Have you ever walked into a room and known, before anyone said a word, exactly who was upset, who was pretending to be fine, and who was about to start a fight? Most people call that a gut feeling. Psychologists are starting to call it something else entirely. They call it traumatic intelligence, and it might be the rarest, most misunderstood form of smart there is. Here's the science behind it. When a child grows up around unpredictability, a home where moods shift without warning, where safety isn't guaranteed, where love comes with conditions, the brain doesn't just survive that. It rebuilds itself around it. The amygdala, your built-in alarm system, becomes hyper-tuned. The prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that reads people and predicts what happens next, develops early and develops differently. The result isn't just damage, it's an upgrade nobody asked for. A mind trained to read rooms, sense danger, and think 5 steps ahead, not as a party trick, but because it once had to. This isn't the intelligence that gets measured on a test. It won't help you ace algebra. But it will let you understand a person more deeply in 30 seconds than most people manage in 30 years. And chances are, you've had it your whole life without ever putting a name to it. Here are 11 signs it's been running in the background all along. Sign 1, your body never fully switches off. You know that feeling other people describe, total relaxation, mind empty, guard completely down. You've probably never fully experienced it. There's always a low hum underneath everything, a quiet watchfulness even when nothing is wrong. That's hypervigilance, and it was built for danger. But here's the twist. That same wiring is why you catch the pause before someone says, "I'm fine," why you feel a shift in the room before anyone said a thing. It costs you rest. It gives you sight. Sign 2, you see the truth people haven't admitted to themselves yet. You don't just hear words, you catch the gap between what someone says and what their face, voice, and posture are actually saying. This isn't something you sit down and analyze. It just arrives, fully formed. That's because as a kid, reading a caregiver's mood wasn't optional, it was how you stayed safe. Now it looks like emotional intelligence. In truth, it's rarely wrong, and carrying truths people never asked you to see can be lonely. Sign 3, chaos calms you down, peace makes you restless. Give you an emergency, and something in you goes still and sharp while everyone else panics, but hand you a quiet, stable week with nothing wrong, and the anxiety creeps in from nowhere. This is what scientists call stress inoculation, a nervous system that learned crisis is survivable, so it knows exactly what to do with it. Calm, on the other hand, has never felt trustworthy. It used to just mean the storm hadn't arrived yet. Sign 4, you became a psychologist before you became an adult. Most people take behavior at face value. You never could. You learned early that anger, coldness, and even kindness often have hidden roots, so you started tracing behavior back to its source without even meaning to. It's made you deeply understanding, sometimes to a fault, since you can forgive people because you see the wound behind the weapon. But it's also given you a kind of depth most people spend a lifetime chasing. Sign 5, you built yourself because no one else was going to. You don't wait to be rescued. You quietly solve your own problems, often before anyone notices there was a problem at all. It can look like independence from the outside. It's actually something closer to necessity. You learned early that depending on others wasn't reliable, so you built competence instead. It's made you capable. It's also made asking for help feel almost impossible, even now. If any of this is landing somewhere real, that's worth sitting with for a second. This isn't in your head, it's documented, studied, real. Drop the number that hit hardest in the comments, and keep going, because the next 6 go even deeper. Sign 6, you feel things at full volume while everyone else has the dial turned down. A song can undo you, a small kindness can bring tears. Injustice doesn't just annoy you, it sits in your chest for hours. Other people seem to feel something and move on. You can't. Your amygdala was shaped by repetition to run hotter than most. It's the same wiring that lets you create, connect, and understand pain in ways others simply can't. Sign 7, trust isn't given to you easily, it's earned in slow motion. You can be liked by a whole room and still feel unknown in it. Trust, for you, isn't a switch. It's a long series of quiet tests most people don't even know they're taking. That's not paranoia, it's a calibrated filter built after learning that not every smile is safe. It means fewer close relationships, but the ones you keep are real. Sign 8, you can see the ending while everyone else is still celebrating the beginning. You meet someone or hear an idea, and within minutes you sense exactly where it's headed, because your brain has already cross-referenced it against a lifetime of patterns. People call it pessimism. You're just rarely wrong, and watching an outcome arrive that you predicted long before anyone else can be its own quiet, isolating burden. Sign 9, stillness feels like danger your body hasn't unlearned yet. Quiet rooms make you tense. Empty schedules feel heavier than deadlines. Even meditation can turn the volume up on your anxiety instead of down, because it strips away the noise that usually keeps you distracted. Your nervous system was trained to treat calm as temporary. It's not broken, it's loyal, still guarding a version of you that no longer needs guarding. Sign 10, you turn the wound into a way of seeing. Adversity doesn't just weigh some people down, for others, it becomes a lens. You understand pain because you've lived inside it, not read about it. That's why you can sit with someone else's suffering without flinching or rushing to fix it. Researchers Tedeschi and Calhoun call this post-traumatic growth. People who, after real hardship, often emerge with sharper priorities, deeper relationships, and a clearer sense of what actually matters. Sign 11, you can't survive a life without meaning, and that's not a flaw. Some people can coast through a job or a routine that means nothing as long as it pays the bills. You can't. When your life drifts from purpose, something in you quietly starts to shut down. That's not entitlement. It's the natural outcome of a mind trained to feel deeply and see clearly. The shallow end was never going to be enough for you. Here's what's strange about all 11 of these. From the outside, they get mistaken for flaws. The person who can't fully relax looks anxious. The one who sees through people looks judgmental. The one who trusts slowly looks cold. But look closer, and it's not damage you're seeing, it's a mind that was forged, not given, sharpened by things it never should have had to face. None of this erases the cost. The sharpness is real, and so was everything it took to build it. But you are not simply what happened to you, you are what your mind did with it. More perceptive, more attuned, less willing to settle for anything that looks fine on the surface but feels empty underneath. So the real question isn't how you got this way. You already know that better than anyone. The question is what you do with the intelligence you built to survive it. If this put words to something you've quietly carried for years, let me know which sign hit hardest. And if you're new here, stay. This channel exists to help you finally understand your own mind.